next contest is scheduled for 4 rounds in the super lightweight division. Brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and presented by Golden Boy Promotions partner Rian Season. El Mexicano brand products bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. Bet Online odds for the fights are brought to you by Bet Online and Wild Casino, America's most trusted online casino. Let's get wild. The judges scoring this contest are Tim Cheatham, David Sutherland, and Don Trella. And controlling the action when the bell sounds, the referee in charge is Alan Huggins. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at an even 132 pounds. As a professional, this is his 17th pro fight. 3 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears white and silver and hails from Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico. Please welcome Joseph El Jaguar Cruz. His undefeated opponent fights out of the red corner. He weighed in at 136.8 pounds. As a professional, his record is a perfect one. 4 bouts, 4 victories, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears black this evening and hails from Santa Ana, California. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Sugarcane Cañas.
At all times. Anything from here, stand up straight. Stand up straight. Anything from here.
I want Johnny Cañas to win.
Left is good. Left gloves. Love.
Scheduled for 4 rounds, Johnny Cañas and the veteran Joseph Cruz. Y saludos políticos, está mirando en Sonora, Mexico. Pepe Brown, Alexis Rocha with you. This is our 3rd bout of the night. Free for you here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. At 5 o'clock is when the zone takes over. So at 5 o'clock, you'll need the DAZN app, but right now you'll be able to see Johnny Cañas and Joseph Cruz and Eric Priest with Veloso, Cecilia Brecuz and Maricela Cornejo still to come. Thanks for watching wherever you may be around the world. And this is a good one. And Lex, you know Johnny Cañas well. You have the same trainer, Hector Lopez, and you're in the gym with him. What kind of fighter is he?
He's a very tough fighter, Cañas. I like his patience this fight. Kind of shows a little maturity of him as a fighter. Coming slow, using the jab to set up to get the rhythm of his pace. Cruz is a tough fighter.
Yeah, 7-9 is Cruz. Losses have been against fighters with winning records or undefeated fighters. So this is a good test for Cañas. He's 4-0 with 2 stoppages. But we have Michael Cañas. So one thing about Johnny Cañas, and he's told the story many times, like where he was working construction and you just got on him and said, finally, you need to lock in, man.
Yeah, Cañas was working construction during the pandemic, and the kid definitely has talent. He has lots of talent, so me and Hector Lopez, our coach, reached out to him to say, what are you doing? You know, you got some talent. Why are you stopping yourself from holding yourself back to becoming a boxer?
This is when he was an amateur?
This is when he was an amateur. I believe he was about 17 years old.
So he would go to the gym, but then not show up. Sometimes then he was 1 foot in, 1 foot out?
Yeah, one foot in, 1 foot out, and then there was a time when he took a little pause and just started working construction, and that's when we're like, well, what's going on with John? You know, he has so much potential, just going to waste.
Cañas had the limited amateur background, but he was going to all the gyms and sparring everybody. You guys would take him everywhere, and he was doing the work.
And he was doing the work. He was putting in the work. He's a very confident fighter. He's a very tall, rangy, and he's a pretty big 135-pounder. He loves to take to the body.
There's that body shot from Cañas. And the hair for Cruz is bothering him. He's messing with his hair. Getting in his eyes.
That's the problem, having long hair. It goes into your eyes, especially in the later rounds when you start getting sweaty. All the water and the wet hair just goes in your eyes.
Cañas in black, Cruz in white. Cañas had a There's a perspective this year. He was very, very locked in. Usually he's a happy-go-lucky kid, but no, this week he was locked in. Different kind of very mature.
That's the maturity that we're seeing from Johnny as a fighter and even outside of the ring.
We're in Las Vegas. 5 o'clock
Time!
is when you'll see the DAZN broadcast with Joel Iriarte. 8 o'clock Eastern. If you're on the East Coast, gotta make sure to mention the time zone for people, because you know it's Saturday afternoon. You don't know where you're at right now.
Where you're in different parts of the world watching, different parts of the country.
Let's see the highlights here, Lex.
Johnny loves to dig out to the body. It shows right there, nice little jab. Gonna go to the body right here with the right hook. Cruz is a very awkward fighter, and those are the tough guys to fight because you don't know what different angles they're coming from. Moving around the ring, very weird.
Don't forget stool.
Hermanos Vázquez promotions for Cruz from Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico, and La Rueda. After Golden Boy has a nice prospect named Terror Cabrera from Obregón. He went down to your TKO gym a couple times.
Was another of my stablemate.
Yeah. He's training with Hector Lopez now.
He's recently joined the TKO Boxing Club in Santa Ana, and I know a lot of viewers are from Santa Ana watching right now as Johnny Cañas is looking good in the second round, facing a tough opponent in Cruz.
Cañas, mentioned the maturity factor from him. He decided to hire SIP at TNT facility to strength and conditioning coach where Terror Cabrera goes. He used to say, you know, Johnny Cañas, he'll fight, but sometimes he doesn't show up to run. Now he went and hired a strength and conditioning coach. This is the maturity factor that you love to see of a young fighter.
He's taking accountability in his own hands to go in there and to evolve as a fighter, whether it's with your physical or your mental ability.
Yeah, he's driving an hour each way to go to strength and conditioning.
And this is right after the gym too.
And so he'll go train and then go to strength and conditioning.
Yeah, that's very hard. Very grueling hours of putting in work.
You have the Golden Boy YouTube page right now, and watching us in Australia is Tony Govecchio. And you're watching Johnny Cañas.
Johnny Cañas to settle down a little bit more and use his jab like he is right now, breaking the shots to the body.
Cañas' family supports him. His mother is Irish roots, so Cañas is Irish-Mexican.
But the thing about Johnny, every different week he's like, oh guys, I just took a bloodline test. I'm Russian. I'm Sweden. I'm Swedish.
Hey, whatever works. He'll be like Don King with all the flags up
With
there.
all the flags, yeah.
Right now, he needs to keep on working. Over him, right?
Cruz is no joke. He's in there. He's a game opponent.
Johnny Cañas 4-0. Cruz 7-9.
Dumping right hook by Johnny Cañas.
There's that back to the body. You heard that thud.
That kind of hurt Cruz a little bit as he brings his hands down.
Big O watching in Santa Ana and in Southgate. And his mom watching the fights right now. So, saludos, señora. When you're watching fights with your mom, you know what's up.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Huh? Johnny Cañas looks very calm to me, Alexis. I'm not used to seeing him this calm. Usually he comes out ball of energy, trying to knock everybody out in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I like this version.
Me too. This is what I like to see the maturity of him.
Final seconds of round number 2. Coming up next will be Eric Priest and Luca Loso in the middleweight division.
Time!
Johnny's a tall, long fighter with that reach size of him. Cruz is a pretty tall, slim guy himself with a long reach too.
Wow!
Take a look at the highlights. Nice short little right hand by Cruz. Johnny using his reach. Nice setup right there to the body.
Whoa. And Triple Charge on the action is Chris Ione.
Corner red hot wide. Joseph Cruz. Got the Durant, Alexis Rocha with you. Like, what's your record now?
My current record is what? Dang, but I don't even know. I believe it's 25 wins, 2 losses with 16 knockouts.
That's Alexis Rocha. You'll see him back in the ring soon. We're having a good time here on the broadcast. And yes, I do read the chat. I am watching where everybody's commenting from. I love seeing people from all over the world watching this. And so we're going to hit this over one time again. But one thing about this, the reason I bring up your record is you, as you were developed by Golden Boy, you had to face fighters who we had that backwards record, that upside down record, that ugly record. They gave you different looks. And this is now what Johnny Cañas is starting to do. They're starting to give him that tougher competition as you step up. So what's one of the biggest differences when you step up into like professional resistance like this?
When you hit a guy, when you hit a typical opponent like this, they go down when you're barely starting your fights. Now when you're facing a guy who's 7-9 like Cruz, you're hitting him with everything you got, and he's still there throwing punches back at you. Cruz is taking some pretty heavy shots, but he's not getting discouraged. He's still in the fight.
Yeah, a couple of these shots against previous opponents for Cañas would have gone down.
Would have gone down. It was good matchmaking.
Javier Razo, Golden Boy matchmaker, along with President Eric Gomez. It's about the development of a fighter because you got to make sure you're in tough early, but not too tough, and also not too easy.
Yeah.
So that does nothing for you.
It does nothing for you. Tie it down records. This is a necessary fight that Johnny should be taking as he's developing his career with sturdy competition, sturdy opponents that are not going down as easy and are bringing resistance.
So what do you tell Johnny when he gets back in the gym?
To stay in the gym. That's the most important, is to stay in the gym.
Did you just tell every fighter that?
You have to tell every fighter that because people take a win and they go on like this celebration, like they just won a world championship fight. No, you gotta keep involved in the gyms where you need to stay. You can't
Early on in your career,
even after fights. You know, I'm still taking time to evolve as a
the
fighter.
clash of heads as Cañas is cut on the left eyebrow.
Accidental headbutt, both boxers.
Referee saying accidental headbutt. You're watching the prelims right now on the Golden Boy YouTube page at 5 o'clock Pacific, Vegas time. We will get you the DAZN broadcast, and that'll start with Joel Iriarte. The doctor's checking out the cut on Cruz.
So one's in the eyebrow, the other one's on the top of the head, and both on the left side.
All right, so 2 more fights to go. Eric Priest and Luca Loso is coming up next, the middleweights. And then on the YouTube, the main event is going to be the females. The one and only Cecilia Brecus against the veteran Marisela Cornejo.
A lot of good fights coming up.
As Chico Gonzalez is now watching us. Former fighter, you've mentioned him. Right hand from Cruz, land flush.
But both fighters are landing.
Johnny finally getting hit hard for the first time in his career. And the corner of Cruz sensing something. All right, Johnny Cañas trying to show he's the big boss in the ring. Going back to the body.
Johnny Cañas facing a little adversity, not adversity, but something he's not used to, I should say, as he has a cut above his left eye. And for people that don't know, when you get cut and that blood goes into your eye, it burns.
Final seconds of the third round. Done with 3. Both guys cut. Like this. Good fight. Now both corners got to get to work.
Both Cutmen go to work.
Cutman C in the corner for Cañas, one of the best in the business.
Gotta go and put some work.
They see they're working on the cut of Cruz. Not too bad.
That's kind of a weird place where Cruz hasn't been cut. Not too many cuts happen there. Nice double jab to the right hand by the long tongue fighter by Johnny Cañas.
Yeah, they're fine. Main event tonight, Sergey Bohachuk and Virgil Ortiz. That'll be on DAZN later on. Also Charles Conwell, Ken Sims, Gabriela Fundora, Joel Iriarte. That's on DAZN later on. Right now, Golden Boy bringing you these fights for free on YouTube.
Start of the 4th round.
Beto Duran, Alexis Rocha, and you, the fans all over the world. Lee Groves, one of my favorite boxing writers out there. Appreciate you checking in, Lee. If you have any note for me, please send them. Always love reading your commentary.
10 seconds.
Nico Robledo, my man, ready to make his pro debut, checking us out. So now, Cañas, please pull away. What do you
Time.
I would tell him just to stay smart, to stay calm, not to engage in unnecessary shots that he shouldn't be taking. Cruz is landing a little couple shots that Johnny will eventually see this tape and see like, all right, I can't be getting hit by those shots. I gotta move my head a little more, take a step back.
Cañas with that SOA team behind him as a strong team, and Hector Lopez got the support. At the end of the day, though, it's just you in the ring. Doesn't matter what's outside.
Yeah, it's just you in the ring, but you have a team behind you that helps you and guides you, and it sets up a good game plan, and it's up to you to really to go in there and execute it.
Man, this Cruz fighter is tough. And Cañas hit on the low.
Little low right there.
Tell me when you're ready. Give me 5 minutes on your to the clock.
All right, so they're going to give Cruz the 5 minutes if he needs them.
Okay. Time in.
He said he's fine. The Canadians watching. People in Yucatan watching. We're all over the world. Alexis Rocha. It's getting rugged now. It's 4th and final round.
Both men letting their hands go.
The jab from Cañas, a 6-foot fighter. I mean, the hair has just been bugging Cruz from the opening round, and now that it's wet and sweaty, it's all in his face.
Yeah. That's the problem having long hair. It gets in your eyes. You can't really see too much.
Less than a minute to go in the fight. It's going to be a great main event later on the night. The Ukraine Sergey Bohachuk and his Grand Prairie, Texas, Virgil Ortiz. That's coming up later, but right now, fighters building their way to being a main event eventually. Kind of only 21 years old. The evolution of a young fighter, when you go from the cocky 18-year-old to like, okay, now I know what I gotta do. I gotta eat right, I gotta train right, I gotta fight right.
I gotta put in the work. I gotta be a professional. And that's all it is. He's becoming more professional now.
I tell you, when I saw Cruz's record on 7-0, I knew this was gonna be tough. And Johnny Cañas looks like passing that test. Cruz,
10 seconds.
that's a good work right there. And it looks like Cañas gonna show he was the big boss in the ring. Body shot from Cañas. And that'll do
Decision
it.
time.
Respect between the two fighters. That's the kind of fight opposition Johnny Cañas needed. And respect to Joseph Cruz. That is a tough man.
That is a tough guy right there.
All right, coming up next is going to be Eric Priest and Luca Losso. Crispy Zad, I see you right there. 4 good rounds of work. On to the next one for Cañas.
Let's look at the replay of the fight. Cañas loading up with some nice dumping body shots. Very tall fighter using his reach with a jab, double jab. But Cruz is in the fight. He would get hit, respond right back. Land a little nice check hook. But it was Cañas who was a much bigger, stronger fighter who landed the better shots, the body shots. Just showed that he's more developed now.
Johnny Cañas. That's the way, TKO boxing. I like him. Good approach.
Good approach by Johnny.
Alright, don't go anywhere on the YouTube chat, because Eric Priest and Luca Losso, they're going to walk out quick. Mark Brado, who won this fight?
All right, fight fans, Vegas here in the fight capital of Las Vegas. Let's make some noise. These two in all 4 rounds this evening. We now go to the judges' scorecards, where Tim Cheatham, David Sutherland, and Don Trella each scored the contest 40-36. All 3 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated, from Santa Ana, California, Johnny Sugar Craig.
Yeah.
Super lightweights. Let's go to Nestor Cañas and sweeps the card.
Descended from 17,000 feet in about a minute.
Mary Mays, relax, it's done. Allergies and congestion? With Allegra D, they can't stop me. Allegra D contains the most powerful decongestant and starts working.
Road to UFC, the premier tournament showcasing Asia's top MMA talent, is back on August 23rd with the Season 3 semifinals. Episodes 5 and 6 will take air back-to-back with the winners advancing to the finals for a chance at a UFC contract later this year. All the action starts at 9 p.m. Eastern on UFC Fight Pass. That's August 23rd. Third and final round. Carl Williams has some work to do. One would think Janice has taken each of the first 2.
Yeah, I think that's pretty evident. Janice ahead both rounds, 10-9. Williams is making him work. He's keeping him honest. He's landed some good shots. Certainly towards the end of the last round, he got through with a couple of big ones. Marked up the face of Janice. But it's him, Williams, that has to make up the ground here. He's going to have to take some risks, which is dangerous. But this is the job that we're in.
Yeah, and of note, Janice in his first 3rd round in his career in MMA.
Well, that's going to be great for his development.
Yeah, perfect 7-0. 6 first-round knockouts. The other came in his last fight in the 2nd.
I mean, when you're knocking people out nice and quick in round 1 and things like that, it's amazing. It feels good. You build a following. You get some hype. But you're not getting any experience. You're not getting that cage time.
No, this is really good. I mean, to have all this time on the feet, defending takedowns, making Carl Williams work his game, things are going really well. But again, heavyweight, takes one punch for things to go sideways.
I think Carl is feeling those leg kicks. He's kind of shaking it out a second ago. Yeah, Williams is still really dangerous. He's still committed to these shots. I am surprised at the lack of takedown attempts, though. That seemed like, you know, not an easy path to victory, but an obvious path.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see those
Now
really starting to
Yeah.
affect. He's on real shaky legs.
Get ready, this could be it here. Shaky legs indeed.
Grabs a leg.
Might be a good time here for Carl. Nope. So far,
He's got
it's getting close.
Got the single leg. Runs the legs.
Denise urgency to try to keep his feet. He doesn't, but look at him scramble now.
Cracks his
2.5 to go.
He's got to try to get, just sit there. He tucked his arm in there, but that actually got his arm trapped.
Slammed him down with authority there. And this is a massive opportunity now for Williams. He probably knows he needs a finish, so he's going to get a dominant position, posture up, and just go to town.
That's the voice of Danny Davis in his corner. He's about 5 feet away from where Williams has top position on Janice, but the clock his enemy. Ground control won't win him this fight the final 2 minutes.
No, it will not.
Now, Janice has to get that right knee free and get it to his base so he can start to work himself up along the fence here.
Yeah, if Janice can get that right arm, if he can plant his hand, post, and then pull that bottom leg as you said, Paul.
Yeah, nice work for Williams to just pull that base arm out.
He's making a mistake here now, though. He's got a plant to his back, which is playing into the plan of Williams. Williams now is going to start chipping away with elbows.
Yeah, Carl Williams has got to go for broke here. He's got to try to posture up and start raining down as heavy as shots as he can manage.
Well, this is where he's wanted him the entire fight. He's got him there. You see the ground game with respect. He's a little bit limited. So now Williams is going to take advantage of that. He's going to exploit the weakness. He's going to try and step over with the right leg into full mount. The fence is an issue for him to do that, but if he can, he can accomplish full mount, he can finish this fight, but he's going to go for it. 45 seconds left.
Turn him. There you go. Turn him again. Pull that wrist out again. Excellent.
The corner should be screaming at him here.
Left hand elbows are damaged.
Let's go. Golden Boy Promotions presented by
He's going to tell him 30 seconds.
and Mexico bringing authentic right to your table.
20 seconds.
Mexico. Through the fights are brought to you by BetOnline.
Janice staying safe here from bottom position.
Casino.
10 seconds.
Williams now trying
The
to
judges
posture up.
scoring this contest are Herbert Visas, Larry Feldman, and Steve Weisfeld. And controlling the action.
Carl Williams wins.
In the last half.
Introducing first round.
Will it be enough?
He weighed in at a 160 pounds. As the professional fights record states with 9 victories, 2 defeats, 1 draw. 8 of those 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears black with green and hails from Split, Croatia. Please welcome Luka Rosso. His opponent is undefeated and fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 159 pounds even. As a professional, his record is a perfect one. 13 bouts, 13 victories, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. He wears red and white and hails from Kansas City, Kansas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eric Breen.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules. Give me a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up and good luck.
Thank you, Mike.
We get ready to go. Our co-feature here on YouTube, the middleweights, scheduled for 10 rounds. Eric Breen.
The most anticipated UFC middleweight championship bout will headline our next UFC pay-per-view.
UFC 305 will be held in Perth, Western Australia in 1 week.
It's in his approach match against one of the best of all time. He's Real Hottest Sanchez. You can purchase UFC 305 right now. See $10 off if you buy it before Monday, August 12th at ESPNplus.com. Let's get the result here at heavyweight. Joe Martinez.
Take away Joe.
Come on, as we go into the scorecards, the totals are 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated.
Darn it.
I'm here with the winner. I'm very wet.
Red. Signed the Golden Boy last year. Around Southern California club team. Building up his name. Building around Southern California club team. Golden Boy signed him. Building up his name. Building up his profile. And Las Vegas in the middle week.
And here he is now in Las Vegas in the middle week.
Looking pretty good here the first minute of the round. Eric Breen establishing a nice jab, getting his range, getting his rhythm going.
Yeah. Also, last time he was in the ring was in Toronto. He got stopped in the first round. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He got hit last time he was in the ring. He got a first round knockout. That was in Bosnia-Herzegovina, but in the fight before that, he got stopped in the third round in Toronto by Kamal Russell, who was 16-1. So, trying to get the scan report on Lozo. They said he's a tough dude that makes it hard for you. So it's good work for Eric Priest tonight. See how he passes this test.
Luka Lozo already looks like he's a heavy-handed fighter when he just threw a big right hand right now that barely missed Eric Priest's head.
8 of the victories for Loso have been by a knockout of his 9. Yes, limited competition, but still, a knockout's a knockout.
Just goes to show that you can't be heavy-handed.
Coming up next, our main event on YouTube, Cecilia Breakus and Marisela Cornejo. At 5 o'clock Pacific is when the zone takes over. That's going to be opening up with Joel Iriarte. And the main event, of course, Wolochuk and Virgil Ortiz.
Luka Lozo is taking his time. Just need some body shots right there by Eric Priest. Taking his time, just trying to land that big shot.
Yeah, Priest takes his time. He doesn't fight like he's double parked or anything like that. He takes his time. He breaks down the fighter, or methodical. The first round is winding down. Beto Duran, Alexis Rocha with you in Las Vegas. Mandalay Bay, Michelob Arena.
Die!
Ladies and Julian Chua from Brickhouse Boxing. Cutman Mike Rodriguez, one of the best in the business. High fighting Cutman, he's a member of the Sheriff's Department in LA. Homicide detective, instructor. Back to the corner. Only a boxing you get people like that. Look at the highlights, right?
Brand by Rosa just briefly landed. Nice jab Eric Priest is using to set up his rhythm. Like to see a short right hand and just tries to attempt it right there.
Second round, schedule number 10. A lot of people here for Eric Priest in Las Vegas, where he used to train. He was Overland Park, Kansas, went to LA, trained with somebody, went to other fighters, other trainers. He's just bouncing around the deal. He loves picking up different stuff from different trainers.
And that's good. He's trying to evolve himself to be an all-around better boxer and better fighter. And you don't mind, he doesn't mind going to different gyms and seeing what could work for him.
Luka Lozo split Croatia 9-2-1 with 8 KOs. Pozdrav, dobra večer. Hello to everybody in Croatia.
As Beto just used something I did not know what he just said.
Pozdrav, dobra večer. Yeah. So you did not speak Croatian?
Apparently not.
Neither do I. But just maybe hello to people in Croatia. That's the corner told me to say that. I got to tell you, Golden Boy YouTube page is worldwide, baby. We're all over the place.
Got people from everywhere tuning in right now.
Everywhere. As the corner is trying to get on the steps, they're like, no, you have to stay in your school here in the United States. It's not Croatia.
We do it a lot different over here.
Eric Priest. He's tagged with the right hand by Loso in the black.
Loso's trying to time him coming in, leading with this lazy jab every time he does throw it. But so far, Eric Priest is throwing a nice jab and is starting his way to start throwing some combinations.
That's not good.
Yeah. Priest with a couple good body shots.
Die!
This is what Priest does. He's going to take his time, pick his spots.
And in a 10-round fight, you have all the time in the world. Because as you develop in your career, you start to do the 6 rounds, do the 8 rounds, do the 10 rounds. And right now, barely the second round, just take your time. It's when you get in the later half, in the second part of the fight, where you have to start moving forward and you start to lean your hands even more. The Priest is throwing some combinations, and now he's trying to get more comfortable.
Yeah. So I was asking the corner of Loso, like, what kind of fighter are we going to get? I'm like, well, you know what? He's going to trade with you, but he's going to be in there. He's going to be rugged with you. We're seeing that. And referees letting them know. As Priest slips at the corner. Up next is Cecilia Brecuz and Marcela Cornejo, our main event here on YouTube. So far, we've had victories for Jenna Creason, the 18-year-old from Visalia, California, made her pro debut. Jordan Fuentes and Johnny Cañas both went to distance. So 3 fights done, 3 distance fights. Will this one go 10 rounds?
Well, he's gonna have the power to end something quickly. Those are trying to time him coming in.
What was that? They're both leaving.
Dive!
Let's take a look at the highlights of round number 2. Eric Priest throwing some combination. A little bit of tackling from Lozon. That's why he got a little warning later in the round. Priest does a nice double jab. Throw off Lozon.
Third round, scheduled for 10, Eric Priest. Mentioned he's working with Julian Chua, excellent young trainer in Southern California at Breakout Boxing. And these two actually know each other from Priest came out to Southern California. Julian Chua was starting his training career at Wild Cross with Freddie Roach. And they got to know each other well. They never worked together because in the Wild Cross, you've been there many times, right? There's so many different people that come in there, you get to know each other. So they
wearing purple trunks with silver trim. His record is perfect. 2 fights, 2 victories. One of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Inglewood, California, Steven Kid Dynamite!
Jumped on the opportunity just because he loved his work ethic and his approach to boxing.
I love that. Both of them have some chemistry even back before Priest was a professional.
Okay, fellas, went over the rules in the different strokes. These strokes are both good. You can work right in here. Protect yourself at all times.
That's the one from Alexis Rocha. Coming off victory over Summer Dominguez. And
this is the first time that Israel Camacho is fighting a 6-rounder in his 14th pro fight. On the other side, we see this young man, Steven Navarro. Well, he's on the fast track. And how do you know that? Because both of his professional fights have been 6. You gotta have a lot of confidence, Chris Algieri, to put your kid out there and make a pro debut at 6 rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, when you have a lot of amateur background, I mean, I feel like that too. I didn't like 4-rounders because anything can go wrong. You get knocked down, you fight for a draw. 4-rounders can be really tough early on.
So Steven Navarro went 6 rounds, got his 6-round knockout in his pro debut, and then last time around went the full distance against a very rugged Juan Pablo Mesa. June 21st, and here he is, another 2 months later, back in the ring. That's what you want to see out of a young fighter with the pedigree of this young man, Kid Dynamite Navarro.
Boom, once you know it.
He said he wants to have 5 fights his first year. That's a good goal. I had 5 fights my first year, 5 fights my second year. You want to be active early on.
That's exactly what you want to do. That's probably one of the things that's plaguing fighters the most. Once they get out of this range and into that I'm working toward the world title, the lack of activity, then it ends up hurting us. Like we just saw Ruben Villa be upset, you know, and those are the situations you have to try to avoid. Stay active. It's easy to say take a little bit less money to fight and stay active, but because I'm not taking those shots, but sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to think about this boxing career is a marathon, not a sprint. So you want to get that experience, get that mat time, so to speak, or in the ring time, so you can develop your skills.
Nice body work there from Navarro. You just see the reaction of Camacho. He did not deliver a shot.
Oh, good shot again.
Oh, he's down.
The face of Camacho says it all. 6, 7, 8, 9.
He just got up at 9.
This young man waited
He wants to continue.
Getting the ball, thinks he won the fight, he's celebrating. We've seen this happen before, Chris, where all of a sudden the adrenaline gets to you and all of a sudden you're like, this is done and it's not done.
And you know, that's a really good lesson for Navarro to learn early on. Don't celebrate until you see the ref put their hands up.
Down again.
Navarro landed downstairs. This one, I don't think Camacho's getting up from.
He's in the hurt right now.
Wow.
Yes.
Just fought a couple of weeks ago, and he's been
Power in those shots? Yeah, opponent's power in those shots. He's still trying to catch
The perfect
Eric Priest with the right hand when Priest jumps in or he throws a lazy jab. But with a man like those, they have much power behind them, so you have to be very cautious at all times. Pick your shots very wisely.
Yeah, Luca Oloso. He got knocked out in April of this year in the third round, and his other loss was a decision loss in 2019. That was in Germany. So the competition has been limited for him, and then his draw was against a veteran of 2022, also in Germany. So this is a fighter who, from what I was told, will mix it up, get in there with you. And if you're Priest, when do you start stepping on the gas and putting him away?
I think right around the 5th, 6th round. Right now, it's still kind of early in the fight to Priest start engaging with the fighter who has mostly a 90% ratio, not the knockout ratio.
Yeah, and it's also hard to find video on Lozo. I was looking for it. I found his Toronto fight, and that was about it.
That's about it. Yeah, it's very hard to study an opponent like that. It's very frustrating too.
So when, do you watch video?
Oh, definitely. I watch videos. I sit down and watch videos with my team. I think it's very crucial for a fighter to pick up the habits of the opponent you're fighting.
So when do you take, okay, what you saw on film is one thing, but when you get in the ring, they might do something different.
They throw something totally different, so you have to have a plan A, B, and C, D, all the way through Z, just in case everything else fails.
So when do you start doing the, okay, I think it's unlocked now, I can start figuring things out? Do you sense it, or?
You do sense it, when you start landing punches easier, you start moving around better. And you notice your opponent's not as strong or as fast, and that's when you start picking up the rhythm of yourself.
And there's an overhand right from Priest, which is blocked by Lozo, but you finally start to see Priest sit down on punches.
Yeah, he's starting to land stunning shots like that.
Hold that from Lozo.
I expect Lozo to be there like this all night, so Priest could land the hard shots to the head or to the body.
It's not hard to find him. He's right there.
He's right there in front of you.
Body shot from
like those.
Priest. That's nice. You see that Korean flag tattooed on the left arm of Priest. Mom's Korean. Grew up in Overland Park, Kansas. He was a model, you know that.
The model?
He was.
Oh, he was a model.
Yeah, he was in LA. He was modeling, like doing the runways and everything. That was early on. You know, you come to LA, everybody's an actor and a model, right?
Yeah. Everyone goes to Hollywood for that.
Yeah, like our partner Gabe Rosado, who's
Suck it.
Yeah, I want to be in the movie. Right now, I'm working with Alexis Rocha, watching Priest and Lozo on YouTube.
Time.
Look at the highlights of round 4. Lozo barely misses that right hand shot by Lozo, throwing the jab.
And they're trying to get any kind of air.
Any kind of air they possibly can.
Yeah, Michael Reyes in his corner, working the cuts from Boston. Veteran out there. But now I'm going to be greedy as a fight fan, not the broadcast, as a fan. Like, all right, this is where I want to see Priest step on the gas, get out of second and third gear.
Yep. And I believe this is almost the second half of the fight, and this is where Eric Priest needs to step on the gas pedal.
Main event tonight, Virgil Ortiz Jr. takes on Sergey Bohachuk. And Bohachuk is going to be the A side because he holds that interim super welterweight belt. Bohachuk from Vinnytsia, Ukraine, fighting for his country. And Virgil Ortiz, Grand Prairie, Texas. That's going to be the main event later on tonight. The co-main, Charles Conwell, Cleveland, Ohio, takes on Kyrie Gray from Worcester, Mass. Then on the super lightweight, Kenneth Sims Jr. Southside Chicago will take on former champion Momo Romero, who's a veteran. And the IBF World Flyweight title is on the line for the women. Gabriela Fundora, undefeated record on the line against Gabriela Asenjo, the veteran from Chile. And opening up the DAZN broadcast at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific local time. Joel Iriarte from Bakersfield, California, in his 4th professional fight, all by the KO, takes on Miguel Ortiz from Springfield, Mass. So that'll get going in about an hour and 15 minutes.
About a minute ago, Eric Cruz landed a nice left hook to the body, dropped the hands of Luca Lozo, and took a deep breath. Those are the shots that take it out of you, and that's the shot that lower your hands down, and it's going to be more easier for you to throw and land those headshots.
And Lozo breathing heavy this round. Nose is bleeding.
Trying to get some bruises well above his face, on his face.
And now he's just covered up, and Lozo's not really throwing much back this round.
And this is where I expect Eric Cruz to start seeing that his fighter is starting to break down and start to crumble as his body language isn't looking too good now. Eric Cruz is step on the gas pedal now. These next upcoming rounds. Yep, and that's how you make a statement as a fighter like Eric Cruz.
So the main event tonight, it's going to be early to take care of the East Coast crowd. Let's say after 7 o'clock. I don't know exactly what time they'll go. And Lozo finally gets a right hand in. But it's only few and far between for Lozo. Coming up next, the ladies, Cecilia Brecus and Maricela Cornejo.
Seconds.
Nice jab, but splits out the guard of Luca Lozo.
Time.
To the body by Lozo, but it was Eric Cruz that was dictating the pace that round, and the body shots, pushing his opponent back.
Now the main event tonight could be really good. Bohachuk 24-1, 23 KOs. And Flaco, they call him. Training with Manny Robles in Southern California. Virgil Ortiz training with Robert Garcia in also Southern California. 6th round of action scheduled for 10. So Eric Cruz controlling this fight.
Eric Cruz is already in the inside. He throws body shots like those from both sides, left hook to the body. Luca Lozo does not like body shots. As you can tell, he runs around the ring taking deep breaths after he gets hit by him.
And now he's pawing his nose, which is bleeding more and more. Yeah, the main event tonight, though, Virgil and Sergey. You know, when have you ever seen Virgil Ortiz in a fight that's not exciting?
I've never seen Virgil Ortiz in a boring fight. He's a very exciting fighter, and I'm very looking forward to that fight.
Bohachuk, same as well.
Same. As Oscar De La Hoya says, this is a Fight of the Year candidate coming our way.
You'll see that.
This Priest lands a nice right hand.
Crowd asking for anything to get going on the side of Priest. And Virgil Ortiz also, something different, he's the B-side for this fight because, you know, Bohachuk has the interim belt. So that's why. And, you know, Bird was like, whatever, man. Just get in the ring. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, yeah.
Yes.
That'll be exciting later on tonight. So Saturday afternoon boxing for you in Las Vegas. Hurts for you to get the kind of style they're going. It's actually 105 in Vegas, so you ain't outside on the grill.
Fortune hot outside. And Priest pushed them off to not smother his shots. Both fighters coming very close, head-to-head contact. Couple little clash heads.
Combinations from Priest will do him really well.
Do well, yes. Fire Priest had to get more on the inside. Lozo does not throw any shots as the inside. He just sits there and has the tight guard. Easy for Priest to land some punches. Maybe not be effective, but if you stick down to the body, be a little bit better.
And cheers to everybody who's cracking over their first beer on Saturday afternoon watching boxing. This is for free on the YouTube portion. After breakthroughs, you'll have 5 more fights that'll be on DAZN. DAZN fights for you. That's where the main event's going to be. Right now on YouTube. It's for you. It's free.
Lozo has some success when he does let his hands go. He needs to do more of that to start winning some rounds because he's pretty far ahead behind scorecards right now. Some highlights of round 6. Body shot by Eric Priest, followed by uppercut. That's a nice punch selection. You don't really see that. Getting very creative.
Shout out to Ben Panza, our replay today. Finding those spots for you. Miguel Arcega, our director. Got an excellent crew working with us here on the YouTube portion. El Niño Ricardo Sandoval is watching us. 108-pounder. Wait, is he 108? Or, yeah, 112.
El Niño Sandoval?
Yeah.
That's a 112-pounder?
He's 112, that's right.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, just had a big victory. We'll see him. So he's checking out with us right now. Golden Boy fighter Ricardo Niño Sandoval. We'll be having hopefully a world title fight for him at 112 soon. Lee Groves in the YouTube chat is just dropping all kinds of great nuggets and information, history, and for everybody in the chat. Like, look, we give you the commentary, we give you the updates on the chat, all that good stuff. But yeah, I told you, just text me the info, man. Let me say it. Yeah. I want to sound smarter. Up the draft, Alexis Rocha with you. Round 7, scheduled for 10. And some of you having your morning coffee wherever you may be. And there's the uppercut from Priest. Crowd in Mandalay trying to make some noise here. Yeah, this is Priest's fight. Controlling it, doing what he wants.
Controlling it from round 1 till now. Let's see if he starts pushing on the pedal. The gas to the pedal. Nice low shot right there by Priest.
This one from Jace for you, Lex, in the YouTube chat. How about some body attack from Priest?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Be more consistent to the body. Because you could already tell Lozo does not like body shots when he gets the hit down there. Always takes a deep breath and puts his hands down.
Right, so his nose is already bleeding, so you go to the body.
Go to the body and those shots are going to open up even more.
Alright, so Eric Glass is watching in Spain. Connor Hamilton's watching in Scotland. Look at that.
You got fans from everywhere. They all tune in to hear the great Beto Duran commentating.
I just give them a shout out so they'll put the flag in. Yeah. You know, they're probably like Riverside.
by both fighters, snapped both their head back. Nice jab there. Seems to momentarily kind of stunned Luke Lozo.
From Priest, finally, 10 seconds ago.
Take the momentum. He sees that Luke Loza has some funny body language and that he didn't like that power jab by Eric Priest.
You've been saying this is the second round. Go to the body.
Go to the body.
Loza comes right in front of a deep right.
Time.
Yeah, the body language of Loza is not good. Now everybody's shouting out with it from. All right, San Francisco, I see you. Lafayette Boxing, I see you. Santa Fe Spring Swamping, I see you. Check it in. This is a good round for Kipper.
Good round for him. As you see right here, that's a nice power jab. Oh, momentarily stands Lozo. Nice shot.
MAW watching in Australia. Good commentator. I always see him out there. Yeah, Tim Tszyu was supposed to fight last week against Virgil Ortiz, but the cut didn't heal. And what happened? They got Virgil against Sergey Bogachev in our main event tonight. Lucky Figo Gonzalez from Texas is going to be the swing belt later on tonight. He was scheduled to be on the YouTube portion. They decided to move him up on a swing belt, so he might get some action on the zone. We're in the 8th round for Eric Priest. Support local boxer 760 said they're pulling into Vegas, watching us on the drive. That's what we do for you here. Right now, we want to watch Eric Priest. Look, he's doing what he wants, controlling the fight on the body. Can he put him away?
I believe he can if he just starts to shows his hands a little bit more, starts to dig more down into the body, and stand on straight with his punches.
Scrappy Ramirez is watching us right now. Scrappy, you train with Julian Chua. You know Eric Priest. If you were in the corner, what would you tell him, Scrap? You can write that in the comments. I'll read it out. Okay, now Lozo is going to just start going for a bomb. Right?
Going for bombs.
He's going to get desperate.
He's going to get desperate. He sees he's down the scorecard. He's getting fatigued. He's getting hit cleanly now. He's going to want to rely on his power and just throw some haymakers there.
Sonny's been told Tim Tszyu should be in attendance here tonight.
That'll be nice. Let's go for a future opponent, the winner for the future opponent. Now Luke Lozo busted up.
Yeah.
Blood smothered all over his face as he's cleaning it off with his gloves. I tell you, Beto, it's not easy breathing from your nose when it's busted up like that.
No, it's not. And this is kind of where I've been wanting Priest to just jump on him. Like, why let him hang around?
Why let him hang around? And Priest will go back. Priest will go back after this fight, and he'll take observation of what he needs to do when he's dictating and when he's winning the fight pretty easily, like he is right now. I mean, Luke Lozo throwing some haymakers, but he's not really landing flush. He's not really doing anything that's threatening to Priest.
10 seconds.
Final seconds of the 8th.
And that's time.
being told Halle Berry is next to us. Is that her?
Yeah, that's her.
That's her?
Yeah. Coming from a fan when I was younger. Yes, that's her.
So Halle Berry's like right over our
Right
shoulder,
next to us.
and she's here watching the fight that's about to be 4 o'clock local time. Now she's early.
She's here early, yeah.
Love it.
Some highlights. Nice haymakers. From attempt by Lozo.
All right, from my man Lee Grubbs comes in with information. Lozo from Split, Croatia, and Love lets me know there have been 3 champs from Croatia. Parlov, Hadazin, and Stipe Drews. Parlov is also from Split, like Pozo. In Croatian champions for you, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, Alexis Rocha.
Thanks some knowledge, man.
Who else does that for you, baby? All right, 9th round of action. If you're Eric Priest, you don't want to go the distance, right?
No, you want to make a statement, especially in a nice card like this with the main event being that it is with Bogacek and Ortiz and Mandalay Bay and Las Vegas. You want to go out and make a statement. Man,
that everybody inside Michelob Ultra Arena has been asking for. And Gabe Rosado's over to the side, who's going to be on the main broadcast later on. Gabe's yelling, combos, combos. Hey, Gabe Rosado. Gabe, get over here. Like, we can hear Gabriel just yelling at people. I'm Beto Duran along with Alexis Rocha. And Gabe Rosado just yelling combos, like he's in the corner, acting like he's a trainer right now. So Lex, you've been saying combos,
combos, and now you got
Gabe Rosado. Why are you yelling combo over there?
You know, he has the guy. Is it up?
Yeah.
You know, he has the guy on the back foot. So just start letting combos is going to create openings.
Yeah, so that's what Alexa's been saying since the first round, Dave. And Gabe Rosado will be on the broadcast at 5 o'clock along with Corey Urban, and that's will be Idiate and RT. All right, Dave, this is a chance for you to warm up your voice before the main broadcast. Combo. Alexis over here saying combo.
Alexis, you agree, right? You know, I told her he's a talented guy, strong, overpowering this guy. Eric Priest, man, he's a really talented fighter. I just want to see him go to the body a little more, throw that liver shot.
Exactly what I was saying. And every time he does land those liver shots, he takes that deep breath and exhaling out, looking in pain.
And just you guys talk, right? I love hearing the two fighters' perspectives.
And Alex, you know when a guy has a busted nose, keep popping that jab.
Keep popping that jab. Yeah, and I was telling about already. People don't know how hard it is when your nose is busted. You're trying to breathe in through your nose.
For sure.
It's extremely hard, and it's frustrating too with all that blood going down your mouth and everything.
Yeah, this is what I love this right now. Like it's impromptu because we can do the broadcast, but I love hearing like two fighters, like kind of like the Vandy Cats when they do the NFL. This is what I want to hear from you guys in the last round. For you two guys just to have the boxers talk. Don't give me play-by-play or anything like that. Just the conversation with like the off the cuffs, like if you're at home, David, and like this.
We could do that though.
Do that for one round, man. I love that. Sorry guys in the truck, I'm changing things up. But this is what we can do on the YouTube, because this is where you guys can go and say, all right, 10th round, what are we doing here?
And you know, one thing for Eric is just a matter of gaining experience as the fights go on. Yeah. And then he'll understand how to create openings, because he has a lot of opportunities where he can throw like decoy shots to then set up a big power shot.
Big power shot. You know. Yeah. Definitely agree with you, Gabe, on that one.
Do the highlights here.
Nice little flurry by Eric Priest going on.
All right, Las Vegas, let's make some noise. This is round number 10.
Oh, the final round.
Yeah, the final round. I didn't think it was going to go.
Getting out, throwing punches. Giving instructions to Eric Priest.
Yeah. Do you know Priest, Gabe?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Okay.
We've done a couple. He's helped me with a lot of train camps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a lot of my big fights, man, he's always been there for me.
So you're very familiar
I'm very familiar with him, yeah.
That's good.
He was one of my main sparring partners when I was getting ready for Danny Jacobs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can see. Yeah, he does have that similar style, the fast, slick style.
There we go. I like that combinations.
now you guys just became fans. You're just looking.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Love that. That's Jay Rosado and go ahead, Jay.
See, what I want to see him is finish to the body. I'm about to start yelling instructions.
Yeah. Can't do that from the corner. Jay Rosado will be on the broadcast with Corey Erdman at the top of the hour. Coming up next will be the ladies, Cecilia Breithus and Maricela Cornejo.
No, but one thing about Eric, man, he has a good look. You know, he has star qualities. You know, he's a young fighter, so he's only going to get better.
Only going to get better.
Yeah, he got a good corner in his, right there, giving him good instructions.
Yeah, he's gonna go replay this, watch this back, and he's gonna see the stuff that he did well and the stuff that he needs to work improvement. I mean, nothing bad of Eric Priest, but he just needs to see the more openings, like you said, dig down to the body. Lozo has a high guard going up, so he's blocking all the headshots pretty much.
And he's leaving the ribs exposed.
Oh, what did you say from the third round?
From the third round, that's what I would like to see Priest have more of.
Like, I'll be honest, David, this fight should not have gone the distance. If it does go the distance, but it should not have gone this long.
Well, yeah, it's a matter of learning how to finish your fighters. See, like right now, like Priest is committing to one shot at a time, where he needs to throw one shot to set up the second shot, and the second shot needs to be a power shot. It's a decoy shot.
He needs to change that explosiveness.
Yeah.
Change the rhythm. Change the.
And he had an opponent, Loza, that wasn't throwing much. I know you got here the last couple of rounds, but yeah, he wasn't really throwing. Like Lex was saying, he just kept his guard up high, didn't want to get hit.
Always try to land that big right hand, but never landed during the fight.
See, Loza, okay, like just the fifth round, he's been breathing heavy. Loza.
Yeah.
Good learning experience for Priest.
And that's all it is right now.
Wow. Training with Julian Chua for the first time. Yeah, they might know each other, but it's the first camp that they do together. Final seconds of the fight. With 10 rounds.
Kid Kansas, Alan Garcia.
Decision time.
Mentor his trainer Gloria Alvarado, who says, look, he gives up everything, sacrifices to be in LA with me. It's to become a better fighter, but it's also to save. Bernardo Osuna alongside Chris Algieri. This fight is scheduled for 8 rounds between Alan Garcia and Michael Villagrana. Garcia is fighting with a heavy heart due to the loss of his friend who was stabbed last Friday, and his friend Xavier trying to break up a fight in a house party, ended up losing his life. And he spent this time after time fighting after suffering a loss of life. I mean, how does that compartmentalize and stay focused?
Bernardo, we asked him a question at the fighter meetings, we said, what's new? And he goes, well, I'm still 21, but everything he's been through, the maturity that he's had to take on at such a young age, I don't think he's really 21. I mean, the maturity that he's shown to be able to get over this time and time again, come in here and exactly what you said, compartmentalize that grief and that sadness and put it right into the hard work, put it right into the ring. I mean, it's really something to honor and respect.
And you have to admire his resilience and the skill that he is able to show the day after, or the day that his friend died was Friday. Saturday was supposed to be his last day of sparring, and you get a complaint of an elbow there from Lopez Villagrana. And Gloria Alvarado, his trainer, asked, do you want to go spar? And he says, yes, life stops for nobody. And he just has this mindset that he's got to live every day of his life to the fullest.
Such an incredibly focused young man. You're seeing that focus here with that vicious body work that he's putting. He just came upstairs with a nice left hook upstairs, trying to punch right through the guard of Villagrana.
Yeah.
He's firing all cylinders right now, even just pumping that double, triple jab. Looking very strong, very explosive, very focused.
He said the focus for this camp and this fight is bang, bang, boom. explain to that, Chris. Explain that what it
Yes. So in the fighter meeting, they were talking about that idea, bang, bang, boom, or tap, tap, boom, where we're touching to set up shots, create openings, get more creative with the offense. You can get these guys out of there. They want finishes. You know, he's got a ton of knockouts already. He's got 10 KOs in his 13 wins. They want to make that 14 wins with 11 KOs, and they think the way to do that is to set up those power shots, not to waste landing shots on the elbows and blows.
Nice right hook there from Garcia. Villagrana landed a shot of his own.
Yeah, Villagrana's got a nice little short looping right hand. He's landed 2 of them so far this round. Garcia's taking them well, but gotta make sure that left hand is up.
10 seconds.
Now Garcia adding more to his arsenal.
Time.
He's capable of doing. Let's listen in to his trainer, Gloria Alvarado. You know her from her work with Yocasta Valle.
Okay. You're doing good. Don't overthink, okay? Don't do that. Don't overthink. Don't rush anything, okay? He's too slow for your speed. Just focus on what you're doing, okay? Don't try to do too much at that pace, okay?
All right.
Be relaxed. Be relaxed. All right. All right? I need you to focus. I need you to relax a little, okay? Stop looking for the knockout. Box, box, touch, and then get that shot. Okay? Actividad y maldad. Alright? You're good. Keep that left hand. Don't switch up southpaw unless your defense is tight. Alright? Don't lose that center. Don't lose that balance. Keep closing the gap with your jabs and the feints.
We're going to bring that left hand up.
Yeah, bring that left hand right back up. Okay? Don't let him get lucky here to touch you with that hook.
Okay.
Alright? You're way better than that. Very smart. Alright? Do something. Do something.
The words actividad con maldad, activity with malice. You need to do damage. That was the theme for this training camp. With Gloria Alvarado and Alan Garcia. We have a modified ESPN Plus ringside coverage. We'll leave you with the sights and sounds of the ring. You'll also hear the punches, the referee, and only Coach Gloria Alvarado without announcer commentary.
Walk, defense. There you go, shorten it up. Yeah, pizza. There you go. Turn that left up. Pizza primero. There you go. Turn it up to the sides, He's dipping. Turn it up to the sides. Para los lados, a los hombros. There you go. Do it again. Give me that 5. Give me that up, Jeff. Step a little to left. Step a little to left. Keep your hand tight. Go. Look, walk a little to your right. Defensive strike. That right hand over that jab. Ahí está. Camina un poquito para acá. There you go. Pinta. Make him commit to it. There you go. Shorten it up a little. Make him commit to it. There you go. Right there. Pick your hands up again. Pick your hands up again. Catch. Right there. Catch. Shoot. Pinta. Right there. There you shorten it up. Spin him. Stay low. Stay low. Toca. 1, 1, and 8. Pinta primero. Now you got that double jab right hand to the body. Yo, shorten it up. Shorten it up. Okay, there you go. There it is. Now the left uppercut. Don't let him get up. There you go. Jab again. Hands up. Go. I like it. Relax. Go. Actividad. Stay close. Stay close. Defense is tight. You touch him right there. Touch him. There you go. Touch him right there. There you go. Back to your jab. Back to your jab. Back to your jab. There you go. Good back jab. Back to your jab. Un minuto, tranquilo. There you go. Shorten it up. 10 and 8. 10 and 8. Watch 10 and 8. Up to the side. 10 and 8. The other hand, pa. So, take the shot. Put no pressure now. There you go. Put no pressure now. Put no pressure now. Nice and tight. Defense tight. Pick your hands up. Pick your hands up. Right there. Stay low. There you go. There you go. Pick your hands up. There you go. Up on top. Up. There you go. Beautiful. Pick them up now. Pick them up now. Stay low. Nice now.
And he's down.
Stay low. Pick them up in here. In here. Keep working. Hey, sube la mano también. Después. Nice and tight. Aplícale.
number 2, Chris.
Yeah, and great instruction from Gloria, the coach in the corner there. You know, Garcia explicitly listens to what she's saying. Chance for a double jab right hand to the body. Here you see him attempting it. Punch didn't land super clean, but he's going for it. He's listening. And here we see a big uppercut toward the end of the round that landed beautifully on the chin. And then even after this, Gloria in the corner, you could hear her yelling, put your hands up, keep defending yourself. Even though you got your guy hurt, even though you're going in for the kill, no need to get hit with unnecessary punches.
Hey, I need more jabs. More jab. You're walking too on the balance, but you have more jab, okay? Don't walk into anything. I like it. Good? Nice job.
Knockdown in round number 2. We continue with our ESPN Plus enhanced ringside coverage. You hear the punches, the referee, and Coach Gloria Alvarado without announcer commentary.
Right away, with the jab. Everything off of your jab. Here you go. Keep touching. Go. Pinta. Pinta. Don't let him time your jab. Pinta primero. There you go. Recta. 1, 2. There you go. Sube la mano después. Camine para la derecha a little bit. 1 in the 8. Get the double jab. Pinta. Don't let him time your jab. Time your jab. Pinta. Salvo change. There you go. Now come back with the double jab. Come on. Come on. Touch with that jab. Over the top of that. Over the top of that. Over the top. There you go. Work. Pick him up. There you go.
It's down again.
Pick him up when he goes. Hey, highlight it.
3, 4.
Pick him up when he bends over like that.
6, 7.
Hey, let's say something with a jab.
Stop crying and start fighting. All right? Fox.
Turn it up. 6 and 7. There you go. Right now. 1, 2. There you go. Over the top. Keep your hands tight. Freeze them. Double jab now. Double jab. Over top of that, you see him reaching, you got the hook on his body.
Cecilia Brækhus, first lady of boxing.
Outside, to the side. There you go. Now straight. Now straight. There you go.
Marisela Cornejo, who fought just a couple weeks ago in Costa Rica. Last minute replacement of Brækhus' original opponent, then able to secure a visa to fight in the United States. So Brækhus, with the white gloves, she held the WBA, WC versions of the welterweight title for 11 years and 157 days.
Down he goes.
Defended the WC version 25 times. She defended all 4 belts 10 times. She's going Hall of Fame. She's just a legend in the sport of boxing.
She really is, for all the compliments she's had in women's boxing. That's a Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Taking it around for the ladies. This was scheduled for 10. Main event on YouTube. Top of the hour. The zone gets going. We're going to wait towards the main event of Sergey Bohachuk and Virgil Ortiz. And we're in the corner of Marisela Cornejo, so you're going to hear Coach Salas with the instructions in Espanol.
Both fighters just throwing jabs this round, trying to find both their rhythms. Nice little uppercut on the inside for Marisela.
Seconds ago in the opening rounds. A lot of respect between these two. They know each other very well, as Marisela said. Francis did it, said, when you're in the ring, forget that. You got to get it out of there.
Yeah, when there is no friends with friends in that ring.
They said they were friends outside of the ring. Not today.
Not today. Tonight's office, there's no friends.
Good right hand from Mari. Who actually went down in weight. She was competing at 160 for a while, then the last couple of years went down.
Slime.
double jabs. Breakthroughs using a nice right hand after the double jab. That's what you like to see more of, following after the jabs.
Alright, so the belt is on the line. The WBC belt was held up by the Ring Card Girls before, so this is for the interim super welterweight title. Cornejo coming out aggressive. Cornejo was staying active, fighting in Team Combat League, where you fight for 1 round. She was fighting for the LA squad, coached by Manny Robles and Edgar Hasso, and then had a fight in Costa Rica the next day, or 2 days later.
After that. So she's been consistent, she's staying active.
Breakus weighed 154.6. Normally for the men, that's okay, you're not eligible for the belt, but the WBC gives women a pound allowance. So that's why she's 54.6, so she is allowed to win the belt. Cornejo came in at 153. So for those of you wondering about that. And so Breakus and Cornejo, but the activity has been on the side of Cornejo. That's huge for a fighter.
Very huge for a fighter. You learn more as you're active. You don't have ring rust.
First lady Breakus, she was last in the ring in October of last year. She had a draw against Terry Harper. That was in Sheffield. And then she had back-to-back losses to Jessica McCaskill in 2020. That was during a COVID fight in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then she lost the rematch.
In the bubble.
Yeah, that was we were in the streets of downtown Tulsa. The streets were shut down. It was an outdoor fight, and she lost to Jessica McCaskill. Yeah, the COVID fights were different. You fought in the bubble.
I found the bubble.
Oh man.
10 seconds.
It is. Sounds like a library when you land the shot. It's all quiet.
Nice.
She walks back to her corner very calm.
So this is the last fight for you three on YouTube as the mouthpiece goes right into Alexis Rocha's hands.
I caught that with my hand.
See, Alexia is our ring card girl tonight. So see the highlights from the previous round.
Maricela was very active, throwing a lot of combinations, but also Cecilia is coming forward, coming with some shots of her own.
So the last one for free here on YouTube. Top of the hour, you will need the DAZN app. And that's where you'll see Joel Idiarte open up the broadcast. That was the main event, Sergey Bogatyuk and Virgil Ortiz in a fight that nobody's really expecting to go the distance, especially if you look at the odds makers. Like if you want to make some money making a bet, you bet that it's going to reach the distance. Because everything else is knockouts.
Yeah, everything's knockouts.
Third round of action. Remember, the ladies fight 2-minute rounds. The 42-year-old Breakus.
And the thing with these women's fights, they go by fast. They go by so quick, so they have to go and throw combinations and basically after you're guessing at early rounds.
Breakus with Tom Loeffler's 360 Promotions, had her fighting everywhere. Just probably one of the classiest fighters I've ever met, male or female. Just pros, just respectful, just awesome.
Comes in, does their work, gets out.
So when she was inducted as a custodian, but yeah, you see it.
Yeah. It's a right hand by Maricela Cornejo.
But she is 42. You get older. The body reacts a different way.
Yeah, it does catch up sometimes.
Mari 37. I was working at Team Combat League and I saw Maricela and I'm like, how much more you got left? That's all, I don't know. I'm not going to fight just a fight. I want to fight a big fight, maybe one more, a meaningful fight.
Yeah.
Like one more, and he's like, I don't know, it's frustrating. I know I'm not going to get a chance. Like, we never know what happens, boss. Look at this.
Look at this, an opportunity presents itself and you have to go and seize the opportunity. Whole fighter has some nice left hooks right there.
And that's kind of what you've been preaching as a fighter that you have a TKO, where stay in
Stay in the gym, and that's a perfect example of what Conejo's doing. Stays in the gym.
And stay on weight.
And stay on weight too. Yeah, you can't be ballooning up.
Yeah, Marty fought on
10 seconds.
Saturday in Costa Rica, especially with the gym on that Tuesday.
Nice.
What do you see from Cornejo?
Yeah, sticking and moving, landing some big left hooks. Both women coming forward, throwing some shots, exchanging with one another. This is such a fast-paced fight.
Yeah, you gotta get after it.
Gotta get after it. A lot's on the line right now.
So Cornejo in her career has fought for titles. Come up short. Fought for the world title. She fought versus Shields in 23.
Franchon Cruz.
Franchon Cruz. That was a big. I think that was you were on that card, baby.
Yeah.
You know, Cruz deserved twice. Okay, so for Cornejo, she's trying to win a world title in her 5th attempt. 37-year-old still playing away in the sport of boxing. For Breakus, the first lady, the champ. Good jab, right hand from Breakus. Cecilia's gonna break you down, be methodical with her approach.
She's a pressure fighter. If you pay attention, she throws a double jab, always throws a right hand behind you. Many fighters don't expect you to throw a shot after the double jab. Especially when you're pulling out like Marisela Conejo is. Double jab to the body.
Breakus was born in Colombia, adopted, moved to Norway, turned pro in 2007. The right hand from Breakus. It's been a longer time where women's boxing wasn't a big deal or supported. She made some roads for herself and opened a lot of doors.
Both women having a good round so far, very close. These last 30 seconds are going to dictate who wins it. Who could ever come out more aggressive and have the better shots.
And Cornejo looking very confident.
She is dropping her hands, boxing on the balls of her feet, moving.
For an interim title.
He's down.
Knocked down. Cornejo shaking her head that the feet were tangled. And is going to count it as a knockdown. Referee jumped on it. Cornejo shaking her head. That's a big break for Breakus. There was a punch thrown.
There was a punch thrown, but you can clearly tell it was an off-balance footing. When Marisela Conejo came back to the corner very angry. Looks like a round 4. Jabs thrown by Conejo, followed by a right hand. Same thing with Cecilia.
Yeah, there was a punch thrown. But from our angle, you did see the feet get caught, but it ruled the knockdown.
See how the judges scored that round.
As we head to the 5th round. So that's the separation that Breakus gets. Our last fight here on the Golden Boy YouTube page, top of the hour, is DAZN only. So you need the DAZN app, subscription, and you get 5 good fights. Joel Iyarte opening up, Fundora and Asenjo. So the IBF side, Kenneth Sims Jr., Charles Conwell, and Bogachuk and Bridget Ortiz.
fighters getting after him this round.
Yeah. Well, especially when you've been knocked down, you have to step on it.
Oh, you got to step on the gas. Oh, nice.
42, but it's still sharp.
Still sharp, yeah.
A minute to go in the 5th round. You know, a lot of the women have been advocate for 3-minute rounds. Serrano for sure. Every single time they'll say something about it. Into that, they're going 2.
The rounds are just swinging because I keep forgetting it's a 2-minute round.
They're just chasing Cornejo. Cornejo's not trying to stand still at all.
Not at all. Shuffling around. That's what she'd be doing because Breakers just comes forward, chopping you down with a double jab right hand. Loopy right hand.
Right hand back. Marty got caught.
Salas is screaming to Cornejo to move your feet.
Salas is fired up in the corner and Marty Cornejo. Make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media accounts. Behind the scenes coverage. Updates on what's going on with the fighters like Alexis Rocha, who'll be fighting soon. As our Golden Boy cameras go to the fighters' camps, let you know what you see behind the scenes. And right now, it's Cecilia Break who's looking strong against the Maricela Cornejo.
Looking very strong, coming forward, having a nice left hook right there on the temple of Maricela Cornejo. She's looking strong right now. Cornejo needs to box around and move, take some calculated punches and calculated risks because Cecilia Breakus is just coming forward, chopping you down.
At the top of the hour, it'll be DAZN taking over, and it's an opportunity for Oscar Loya's young fighters to shine. You have Joel Iriarte, who's in his 4th professional fight, 3-0, 3 KOs, and then Gabriela Punor, who recently signed a Golden Boy, IBF champion, and Kenneth Sims Jr. and Charles Conwell, new signees to Golden Boy. This will be Conwell's 2nd fight with Golden Boy, and Sims' Golden Boy debut. So Oscar's finding fighters at different weight classes to try to make a chance.
And that's a great addition. Both those guys are known very well from the amateurs growing up, from the national team. Both have tons of talent, and I look very forward to seeing them in the future.
Yeah, especially at the 154-pound division, you have Virgil, you have Conwell, you have
Tim Tszyu, you got Terrence Crawford.
There's so many guys. And you're at 147 looking for something.
Yeah.
So right now it's the ladies, Breakus and Cornejo. Yes. The lineup that Golden Boy has, especially at 140 pounds. Rumblings out there, some announcements hopefully soon. Loading them up. And earlier today, Jordan Fuentes made his pro debut, the 18-year-old that Golden Boy signed. He got the victory. Johnny Cañas, the young prospect, got the victory. Eric Priest got the victory. Also, Jenna Creason made her pro debut, the 18-year-old from Visalia. So, the youngsters getting the wins.
Some prospects getting challenged.
That's also too. Good matchmaking.
That's what you like to see.
Yeah. Wasn't easy for Cañas or Fuentes, so they got to work. Salas in the corner of Cornejo right next to her. You can hear the Cuban accent coming out.
Telling their fighters to keep, to be more alert, to bring that energy around. Yeah, to bring that energy.
Subseconds.
Hook for Marty, that's nice.
A very crucial fight in her career right now. Fighting for an interim belt. Breakus is just coming forward. She has
five.
The first bout in Alabama.
Yeah. And it shows why.
Michelob Ultra Arena filling up nicely. Afternoon boxing in Vegas. The crowd is coming in, anticipating the main event tonight of Virgil Ortiz and Sergey Pukhachuk. Do the highlights from the last round.
Round 6 highlights. Both women just coming to fight. Breakus slightly landing the better punches as she lands a right hand and left hook sharply.
Breakus, 37 victories in her career, 9 KOs. The last time she stopped somebody, Michaela Lauren in October of 2017. So this one has 10 rounds. Looking all over it. Cornejo did go down in an earlier round. So that was the 10-8 round for Breakus. I think that's within the separation. Yeah, at one point, you know, they both said, oh, you know, we're friends. They spar before, they know each other well. At one point, Lex, you just said, you know what? I'm losing. I got to go for it. Like that?
Yes, like
for
that.
Okay.
Just like that. You got to start throwing some heavy shots, some not get careless, but you want to take those calculated risks where you throw those shots, throw those right hands that are landing very well, just like Cornejo just landed that right hand. And not get sloppy while doing it in the whole process.
And for Cornejo, like you're saying, get time going for a belt. Come up short. You got to just throw caution to the wind.
Caution to the wind. Just start trusting your hands and throwing them harder.
Breakus, for what she's accomplished in her career. You know, it's something that Golden Boy has been so well developing the female fighters, giving them an opportunity. You know, took Sinisa, took Marlene. Franchon Cruz was also strong Golden Boy. Marcelo fought lots of times like Golden Boy.
A lot of times. We should multiple cards together.
Nice.
Coming up.
You know, Oscar's talking about like, if you're good, I'll give you the opportunity.
Yeah, any fighter.
Yeah, Mike Cornejo does not want to stand toe-to-toe with Breakus. And that's what Breakus wants.
Breakus is a powerhouse. She just keep coming forward.
Final
seconds.
Number 7, time running out for Mighty Cornejo against Cecilia Breakus.
Time.
Highlights round 7. That was a strong opening minute of Maricela Cornejo landing a nice right hand. Last minute of the round, Breakus just keep came forward. She's coming forward and just try to overwhelm you with the barrage of the punch and throw that in the non-stop pressure.
Well, the corner of Cornejo's confident. This is yours.
And that's what you need as a corner. You need someone that believes in you and you believe in yourself.
Yeah, do something.
Yeah, do something, yeah.
Hook from Breakus. That's back there. And on Cornejo. Right hand from Breakus. Both exchange hooks. Breakus, she's a perfect example for a young fighter to watch. Jab, jab, jab.
Jab, 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 and always following him with the right hand after those double jabs. Throws you off. Throws you off if you're a fighter like Breakus, throwing those double jabs, right hand, landing them.
Yeah, most of the time with Breakus, you're seeing multiple punches.
She's volume punching. She loves to throw combinations.
If you're a fighter going backwards, that's going to be rough, right?
Got to be rough, yeah. You got to be accustomed to going fighting on your back foot, giving angles and counter punching when you're on your back foot.
Right hand from Breakus. Right on the jaw of Cornejo. Excellent shot. And Breakus with an uppercut.
A little sharp uppercut on the inside.
This is not where Cornejo wants to be, that close.
Jessie boxing from the outside. She's a she's taller than Drake Cruz. She can use her jab more and then catch her coming in the end of her punches with the right hand. She got timer more too.
Final seconds of
Over the limit. For Chandler finds 25% of her purse. Reaches just about the same. Yana Santos still the betting favorite. Here's Joe Martinez.
Take one show.
Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. At fighting 8.5 inches tall, this mixed martial artist weighs 141 pounds. In 8 fights, her record stands at 6 victories with 2 defeats. Fighting out of Stockton, California, here is Chelsea Chandler. This mixed martial artist is 5 feet 6 inches tall. Official weight 135 and 1/2 pounds. Her professional record stands at 14 victories, 8 defeats, with 1 no contest. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, by way of St. Petersburg, Russia. Here is
And Ruffian Shaw Jackson is Herb Dean.
Veteran referee Herb Dean's first trip inside the octagon tonight. Brooklyn Red on hand with us here in Las Vegas. Happy you are too on ESPN.
Gio Labrada, engineer, Carlos
Yana Santos. In her first appearance in more than a year, July of 23 was her last fight. This fight clock is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Santos is in the black, Chelsea Chandler's in red.
Yes, so as I was saying a second ago, stylistically with the striking, Santos has been a champion of many different styles back in Russia. She was known for being a striker, made a UFC debut against Chris Cyborg for the featherweight title, and then since then it's just been really tough opposition. Holly Holm, Alini Aldana, top of the food chain people. So she was saying this week that she's actually quite excited and she likes the matchup because Chandler, with respect to her, lower in the rankings and on the total board, you know, so she's excited to go out there and show the world what she can do and dominate this opponent.
Drake is 42 years old,
heavy low
accomplished in the business. Just does not stop.
Non-stop.
Santos kind of called her shot. She thought the one advantage Chandler would have is that she's a bigger body and heavy. So she's missed weight before, she might do it again. It became a 5-pound weight miss for Chandler, but Santos still taking the fight here.
5 pounds 1-2. You're gonna wonder, did she really try?
Like that she's, you're facing somebody in the southpaw stance.
That's perfect from Chandler though, sorry Paul.
Now this is where she wants to be. Nice work though there from Santos to break that. Right back out. This is where she wants to be. Trying to use her footwork to avoid getting stuck in the cage for too long. I love that right hand to that left kick. She's smashing that new leg.
Chandler's doing the right thing. The cage, back Santos up. We've already seen the speed of Santos. We've seen it many times. There's a big discrepancy between how quickly ladies can move. That's a good idea from Chandler. The counter straight left. And Santos can have that lead low kick. Pamela straight down the middle with that left hand.
100%. She's got to be careful starting with that left kick. You leave yourself wide open against the southpaw. Now, when she was throwing the right hand first, that works, but you've got to put something out there. You're going to get countered.
Crowd making some noise for the ladies. Two minutes to go in the
Santos, a long time member of American Top Team in Florida. One kick guts up to the face. And now Santos hunting down Chelsea Chandler.
Now Santos is looking sharper tonight. Mixing in high kicks, shots to the body.
For taking this fight on such short notice.
This is where Chelsea Chandler wants to be. She's got to make something of this.
And
no one could afford to take those chances either because
nearly a clash of heads. Line in the center. 2 minutes to go in the first round.
Santos keeps pushing him and the head kind of low. You got to be careful. Watch the clash of heads now. A lot of action so far. Santos here earlier looking really sharp.
people want to go get it.
Has been in the former UFC light heavyweight title challenger to Santos. Front and center in her corner.
That hand from Brent Cruz.
Tornado rolls with it. Oh, the first one got punched tonight. Tornado big and handy, Alexis.
I think Chandler's close to let it go. And that's absolutely right because that straight left when she does let it go, it's very effective, it's quick. It was just short of the mark a second ago, but it's a powerful shot.
That alone tired himself.
She's just got to let it go.
How am I going to get this person off of me when it tires you out?
Tight clench in the knee to the body. Chandler gets a nice left in. And now they return to the fence. Santos has been able to get some outside time, but hasn't really been able to control it at all. And Santos wins her way back. 30 seconds to go.
Seconds.
Spinning back kick, was that to the face?
It looked like it.
It looked like it to me. Couldn't see from my angle.
This is the fight
Right.
did want to use her punch game along the fence.
Seconds.
Using her skills in the clinch to break it and get back out into the center of the octagon.
Strong first round for Yana Santos. Second round coming up.
Nice way to finish the end of the fight. Look, the old woman came, dug deep.
So Cecilia Brecus, Maricela Cornejo, go the distance. Okay, thanks everybody watching on the Golden Boy YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe. Like it.
What is Croatia?
And for you every single Golden Boy show, look at the highlights for the previous round.
Round 1, round 10.
What is Croatia?
Oh, no, it's going back and forth, but it was Breakthrough's pressure that keep coming forward. That was ruled a knockdown. Cornejo fought that and said it was a flash of feet. Nice right hand, always ending by Breakthroughs, and that was really the game changer. Her pressure and the sharp right hand that she was landing on her.
ESPN's MMA show, Good Guy, Bad Guy. With Daniel Cormier and Chael Sonnen. Watch on YouTube, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and listen wherever you get your podcast. DC and Chael every Monday.
Great job of bringing out her.
Round 2 after a big first by Santos. Chandler trying to respond. Find her rhythm, find her
Wait, a Mike.
Yeah, Santos was building.
Knockdown from Santos, who bounces now.
Timed that one perfectly. Well, Santos got the back up.
Sometimes it's not good to fight angry, but Santos certainly was really angry at the weight miss, and she's fighting like it to her advantage tonight.
Yeah, I don't blame her. If my opponent missed weight by 5 pounds, it's an insult. Yeah, okay, you're going to take away a percentage of the purse, probably 30%, but still, it was actually 25% power. Maybe the producer just got in my ear and corrected me. The first time tonight, though, so that's
How dare they?
good. It's the first one. Normally we're on 17.
It's only because we've had fewer fights.
Yeah. To be fair.
I mean, I think this is...
Protecting America, fighting for you. Injured, call Morgan Morgan.
It is that angry. Hey, she needs to start getting angry more often. This is how she's going to perform.
I like it. This is a pleasure to watch when she's like this. She said it herself this week. She started using this game plan, using the clinch against the fence. Doesn't make for the most exciting fight. But this is very exciting. She's fast, she's effective. And this is the Yana Santos that signed with the UFC with a ton of fanfare back in the day. That was why she got a title fight straight away on her UFC debut.
100%.
Obviously, you lose fights and then you want to make
Tickling boy.
You change your style, you start playing it safe. But this is the perfect matchup for her to kind of reinvent herself or go back to the old self, if you will.
She hasn't stopped moving. She's constantly cutting angles side to side, and then she'll spring in with a nice
Featherweight division.
She's mixing her kicks in well and doing it in a way where
Anybody George at the South Belt.
There she goes, but even when she gets
George at the South Belt, Mr. Chris Flores.
single or double yet in this
Well,
fight.
Mr. Rocky Bird.
You're just tripping up, and then you're allowing Santos to just break the clinch almost immediately.
She wants it at the end. Be careful with that. Get ready to fist punch.
Whoa.
Clench, another knee to the body from Santos. Left underhook as she tries to circle out.
Trunks with red trim. His record, perfect. 9 fights, 9 victories. 5 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Moreno Valley, California, Albert Chop Chop Gonzalez.
Because we've seen Cleo, she's just not fast enough or skilled enough to compete. Santos has been fighting this style for a very long time. That was a nice kick.
For Chandler, I think try to mix it up now. Get a single leg. Try to shoot level change. Get low on her legs. Because right now the clinch game is not panning out for her whatsoever.
Chop Chop talked about his brother Daniel. He was killed on September 7th, 2020 when he was just 22 years old. So Chop Chop says right now, I'm 22 years old. This is my life, but I'm continuing what my brother was supposed to do. I'm a boxer because I followed my brother to the gym. And so I have to make his life and the loss of his life be worthwhile. Bernardo Osuna alongside Chris Algieri, 6-rounder between Albert Chop Chop Gonzalez and Damian Alcala, a former U.S. Marine who started boxing at age 24 after he finished his service in the Marines, where he was a helicopter mechanic on the CH-53 Super Stallion.
Yeah, I've actually called a few of Alcala's fights, man. He's a really tough 8-4 fighter. You got to look past the record of a guy like him. Super, super tough. I think there's a little, and I'm curious to see Chop Chop and how he's able to deal with someone like this who's got a ton of experience. Pretty tough guys.
A nice right hand there from Alcala, who says the nickname was coined in Tijuana by former champion Raul Ivano Perez, who asked his trainer, hey, bring that kid that's tough to sparring? He says, which one? The one that's hard to deal with. So enduro means hard to deal with. Gonzalez with his quick hands is trying to deal with enduro here in the center of the ring.
And Chop Chop staying real tight behind that high guard. He's got a nice jab, beautiful 1-2 there, right down the middle. Hit that right hand behind the jab. Beautiful fundamentals there from Chop Chop.
Chop Chop is a man who says God does work in mysterious ways. When his brother was killed, he was 18 years old, and a month later he found out that his girlfriend Jasmine was pregnant. He had her blocked. He didn't want to talk to anybody. He was mourning on his own. And then he said, that changed my life, and here I am, 4 years later, being able to feed my daughter, have our own place. Boxing is my vehicle to sanity, pretty much.
Keep an eye on Chop Chop, man. These little exchanges on the inside. He has real chippy shots. Are hard to see that he keeps catching Alcala with. You're not seeing these shots. And that's how you really hurt somebody. I know that Alcala's very durable, but getting hit with a punch you don't see can be really damaging.
Like that. I mean, Alcala was trying to set up his shots, and next thing you know, a lightning quick right hand from Gonzalez catches him.
Yeah, really nice catch and shoot there on the inside. Chop Chop.
Body work there from Alcala.
That's the thing about Alcala. He's just one of those guys, man. He's in your face. He's in great shape. He's always in great condition. He looked fantastic on the scales yesterday. He's going to get there by attrition and hard work.
I saw him blinking out of his right eye. I don't know if one of those shots either, cut on the inside and the body's hurting here. Quick reminder that Robert Garcia is not at this fight because he is with Virgil Ortiz, who takes on tonight. So there's a change in that.
Santos tonight is just looking really good. On point, she's sharp, she's done her homework.
But there's still moments where just because he's throwing a lot more, you know, those big close rounds right there, just because he's trying to stay a little bit busier. He's not landing a lot, you just gotta counter a little bit more, okay? Right there, when you're blocking, boom, boom, you're making a miss, slip, boom, give him a little bit of shot, okay? Because don't let him go too long, okay? On the outside, the jab, keep that jab going, okay? Just don't let him outwork you, and then just lead like a champ.
She almost got countered there, but
Chubby's just got to be first. Because she's not taking off.
You're ready to go 2 rounds.
To catch Santos.
I need you to move that and then stop it.
You just got a little bit more moving, fast speed.
Deep breath.
Like a sharpshooter. There it is. As I say, feet first, lead the dance.
Chop Chop was telling us, you know, there's so much belief my dad has in me, it makes me better than what I really am. I can't let my dad down. And some great stories that were telling us about when he was off due to his brother passing away, hadn't trained for 4 years. His dad needed to get him out of the funk, takes him to the gym, says, all right, I'm going to enter you in a national tournament. These kids have been trying to win this tournament for years, Chris. You've done there, you've been there. And next thing you know, he goes out and he wins it. The kid that he beat was crying. And he's like, here, I'll give you this belt. I got 38 of these at home.
That's rare. And that's why he's here tonight. He's a natural, intuitive fighter. Now he's putting in the work. You see his fundamentals, great hand position. Really nice fundamentals here being shown by Chop Chop. Goes back to that jab. Nice feints there.
Elbow on the break. Really mixing things up nicely. So one kicks in the face.
That was nice.
Knees, elbows.
Yeah, this is something that Holly needs to be careful with. He's not going to match wits at mid-distance here. And Chop Chop, he's got a better jab, better understanding of his distance. Abdullah's one of those guys. He's got to be in your face, pushing the pressure, catching your shots with speed.
Both respecting what the other brings to the table. The feints there from Gonzalez trying to free Bacalan and set up that overhand right.
I was about to say, I'm loving these feints. Really nice to see you get such a great judge of distance and setups.
That 3-fight combo too, I mean, it's just off the charts IQ for Chop Chop.
Just like how he always goes back to the center of the ring, a little bit of movement, back to the jab. Always back to the jab for the setup, using feints and light punches. It just seems like everything is done for a reason. No wasted motion in there.
1-2 is just so crisp. There's no wasted movement with Albert Gonzalez when he's in that ring. Excellent cutting off the ring.
Right here. It's not the cleanest takedown attempt. It's not a double leg work.
I'll try and close that gap and push Gonzalez on the back foot.
He's the judge of range. You know, he's a shorter guy, shorter range, but still is able to make Alcala miss everything that he throws.
She doesn't have the collegiate background of high school wrestling. You know, she doesn't have that
body work there from Alcala. We'll see a lot of that in tonight's main event. Luis Alberto Lopez, not your typical champion. He walks down opponent's almost with reckless abandon. He says his style is ingrained into live.
Into the win column after 3 rounds of hard work against Chelsea Chandler. Look at this result for Francis Bantamweight trying to move up in Vegas. Stay with us.
Bring your diapers.
Mi estilo de escribir con estilo es algo único que jamás quise aprender, es un estilo que por más que todo quisiera cambiar, lo puedo hacer, es un estilo pues aniquilador, que la gente le gusta y pues sí, es mi estilo es difícil de descifrar porque es un estilo que no saben por dónde voy a llegar, ¿no? A veces me coloco tirando la cuerda para abajo y subo el golpe hacia arriba, hago muchos movimientos que jamás espero, entonces yo creo que eso lo hace muy difícil para mis oponentes.
Chris, you had the unenviable task of having to prepare for one Manny Pacquiao. What is it like to have to face someone who is so unconventional?
There really is no way to prepare for someone like Bernardo Lopez or Manny Pacquiao. You know, they're so unorthodox. You're not going to be able to get fighters that are going to be able to mimic them truly. You have to have the mindset that when you go into the ring, you're going to be ready for anything. So if it doesn't work in the beginning, you got to find a way. So having that mental resilience going into the ring would be my best advice for someone fighting someone like Bernardo Lopez.
Pretty much be one. You have to
channel Bruce Lee. Oh man, the right hand that Chop Chop is landing. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Setting it up, every jab and face.
And he hasn't even got to the body really yet in a concerted effort.
No, it's been all jabs and straight right hands. Oh, there is a kick.
He just freezes Alcalá, and then the way the right connects makes it so visually, the judges just see how effective it is.
Very eye-catching, very obvious. But also, it's doing damage. You're seeing Alcalás' legs getting a little wobble, getting a little roll. Super tough guy, obviously, but, you know, and he's in good shape. Yeah, there it is again. You see that little wobble in the back leg, and that right hand lands on the chin.
He's lost 4 fights, but he's never been stopped, and it's all been against undefeated fighters. So, really, you look at a guy whose 4 losses have come against a combined 27-0. He's durable. You know that. You've seen him fight. But yet tonight, he's being tested like never before by that right hand.
Yeah, and that was my point of it. You got to look past the record of a guy like him. You know, he's 8-4, yeah, he's got 4 losses, but like you said, who did he lose to and how did he lose?
That left hand from Alcalá trying to find a home, and how do you beat an overhand right with the left hook?
Well, we're looking forward to seeing that. I've got to ask, it seemed like you were fighting kind
There's the body shot. You're asking for it, Bruno. He hasn't done anything in the body yet. Set it up beautifully, but nice right uppercut down the middle, splits the guard, goes right back to it, left hook once again.
You say it ain't broke, don't fix it, but when you have it in your arsenal, why not use it? And that's exactly, it's all about timing. It's so, you said it, intuitive. It's his field, it's when he understands that it's time to throw it. Now, there's an effort to go downstairs, now trying to weaken Alcalá.
Well, I think with Gonzalez here tonight, you know, he's been doing such a good job from the outside.
Alcalá in trouble and down for the first time here in round 3.
Well, you certainly made it, Peg. Congratulations on a great display. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Yana Santos.
So there you go, Yana Santos.
It's going to be a long 30 seconds for Damian Alcalá.
Come on, Vicky.
Welcome with the right uppercut from Chop Chop Gonzalez, who's looking at Chop Chop, the former Marine.
I've seen Alcalá get beat in fights. I've never seen him get beat like this. He is getting tattooed and hurt with these shots.
Left uppercut now.
Oh, he's down again. Yeah.